guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. But make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Clockwork crew, so you'll be notified every single time that I upload, which is every single Monday, like clockwork. You guys see from the title, you guys see the look. I'm finally getting into one of the many Morphe palettes I have just sitting here, from hauls, from unboxings, from advent calendars. They are just piling up, and I finally have the time. Today we are going into the Morphe Electric Currant palette. This is a 12 pan palette. It literally says berry and plum shades, but why the name? I've got some thoughts. I'll give you my first impressions. You guys will see how I create this look. It's actually pretty simple, and I definitely will be talking about this palette. So if you guys are ready to get into my first impressions of the Morphe Electric Currant palette, keep on watching. We're jumping right into the look. I can't wait. So brows done, lids primed. I did go back into my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. So let's get that together. If you hear, I hope my heater's not too loud, but it's cold. Why are we expecting more snow? Okay, so this is the Morphe Electric Currant palette. I got it in my last haul. Yes, my last haul. I don't know why it's called Electric Currant. Like, it's beautiful, but there are obviously pinks and purple tone shadows in here, which is what we're getting into. I have a cute outfit idea, and you guys like me in pink. And it was just Valentine's Day, so my nails are still pink. And I'm excited. I think I need to turn this heat off because it's so loud. So the palette is beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous. I just don't know why it's Electric Currant, but ain't none of my business. Like, it could be a sunset. There's no yellows, so I'm not sure. We have one of these, how to define your, all right, I throw these out every time, but it has a really good, clear, nice size mirror. Now, it does the thing that I don't really like too much. I don't really like the names being on the back. That's a little much. Hopefully there's names on here. There's no names on the packaging. So I will be having to, you know, but I'm ready to get into it. How pink do I want to be? Okay, so I'm going to start off in this mauve shade down here. It's like a mauve, let's go get on my nerves, a mauve pink. I'm going to assume that's Tarte topping. I hate when they're like this because I think they're kind of like flipped. Yeah. So that's going to be Tarte stopping. That annoys the out of me. So with the large fluffy blending brush, we're going to go ahead and use this as a transition. I can't tell if it's like it looks like a matte with little flecks of glitter. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're going in with the simple look. Am I cutting the crease? Probably, because I want to get into this pretty pink here. Or maybe this one. What's that called? Polarizing plum. That's a lie. That's so juicy. Polarizing plum is this one. See, that's what I mean. Like, it's kind of really annoying. And I do see that these shadows are pretty soft pressed, so I'm going to assume they're going to be very pigmented. Is the lighting okay? It's not all light for me. Yeah. So it is pigmented. So this is what I'm going to be using as my transition. And I'm thinking it's going to be a more simple look. Probably 3 shadows. I think that's good. I do love how Morphe shadows blend. They do blend out very, very nicely. So we never have a problem there. Now with my Morphe E36, I'm going to go into Berry Magnetic. See, it's just so annoying. Can we stop doing this, please? I know I hate when the names are on this little piece of film, but it is so annoying to have to flip back and forth for the palette. especially when they're flipped, like a mirror image of how they're displaying in the pan. If it was just right across, it would make more sense, but I'm not the designer. So again, I'm Morphe E36, and we're gonna hit the crease with this. I'm gonna go in lightly. We're gonna see what that's hitting for. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I wish there was like a purple in here that wasn't a shimmer. That's what I wish. I'm going to hit the crease in the outer corner. Just a simple look today. I kind of do want to use that purple too, so I'm not sure about the lid for the final look, but okay. So let's get into this palette. Off camera, I did just I finished blending until my arm hurt. Blending was involved. I don't know if it was because the primer was still kind of tacky, so it was like sticking. Either way, it got done and it's blended. I did also just go ahead and cut the crease. I used my Tarte Shape Tape in light medium honey. But what I want to say is the name is absolutely throwing me off about this palette. I don't know why it's called that, and it's kind of like weird. I do notice, because you guys know I love a pink shadow. I love purple shadows. Okay, I love opening the palette. There we go. But let's do this so that the mirror's not gonna kill you. This palette is like very muted, right? The tones are muted. The hot pink is not really hot pink. The mauve pink down here that I use for the transition, it's just like, again, it's muted tone, so it's great for anyone who wants some color but doesn't want that like, oh my god, the shock value that I do enjoy, because I love playing in colors. There's also a lot of colors to get a neutral look in here, so that's good. It's very versatile. Like, it's a good palette to have on hand. I just think the name kind of just really throws it off, for me at least. And I would have like a little bit more. So those are just my thoughts, my first impressions on this palette. You guys know I have a bunch of Morphe palettes. I was just reorganizing my makeup, kind of. If you guys want to see a complete we can run through my Morphe eyeshadow palette collection. Like, literally the first eyeshadow palette I think I like bought when I was getting into makeup was the Jaclyn Hill palette with Morphe. I still have it. I have the James Charles palette. I have a bunch of the 9 series palettes. Like, I enjoy their shadows, their palettes. I see the growth in like the formula. I see the growth in the packaging. Beautiful. So I'm not a hater on Morphe. I just think this was a weird choice for the name. The colors are gorgeous. Like, the packaging is fine. It's just, it's weird to me, and it throws me off because I'm thinking like there's not even like an electric shade in here, you know? But it's neither here nor there. But I want to get into this purple. I really, really do. I want to get to this purple. I'm going to take this small Morphe 5, this is the LC5. I'm going to hit, and here we go again, the Grape Glare shade, and you guys know it's on the screen. I want this to be like the inner corner shade, so it's pretty smooth, and I'm actually just going to pack it in here. My face is so oily, guys, but like, I did my skincare and I didn't prime. I want to try the One Size mattifying primer. I haven't tried anything by One Size, so I was just looking it up to see if I can really set my face. You guys know my favorite primer ever in life was the Becca Eva Matte Poreless, and that just, you know, Becca doesn't exist, so I don't have that primer. So I want to try that, and I think that's enough. So I really don't know how I feel about that, but like the payoff. If you're having issues with any shimmers, you can always go in with a glitter primer. I just don't feel like I should have to do that, and not for my first impressions. I don't want to. That's full stop. We're gonna leave it at that before I get annoyed. Next, my 234 by Zoeva Smoky Shader Brush. I also want to try a lot of things. Just bear with me. Now I'm going to go into the, what is this called? Pick Your Poison. That's what it's called, the shadow, I guess. But let's see if this gives me like the color that I want. Oh. I will say they blend really nicely together, the shimmers. I think that's really nice. I like it. Okay, I like it. I'm probably going to end up actually using the lighter pink shimmer as well as an inner corner highlight. I just think that that would be very pretty. And with the way they blended so nicely together, like, do you see that? I think that that's so pretty. I just really wish there was like a purple, like a matte purple in here, not this really deep plum that we get. That would have been a lot better for me. Okay, and just in my E36, I'm gonna go back into whatever the shade is called. I'm tired of flipping it back and forth. It's really annoying. Just going to clean up the outer corner and the crease. You see what I mean? Like, it's not like a stark, like not bright difference in the shadows. Nothing electric, boogie oogie oogie. But I do like it. So I'm gonna stop here. The inner corner, I'm probably gonna, we're gonna use the same brush. Oh, this is so annoying, so juicy. I don't even know why these are called these things, but it's this really light pink down here. And where's it going to? And I'll probably have to touch that up when I finish my base makeup. But I think that's pretty. Give a little highlight to the eyes. I kind of want to do like something random in the waterline as far as the color. And I think I'm going to do that. Off camera, I'm going to finish up the look, come back. We can talk more about this palette, but I think you guys know my thoughts. And I kind of just want to get into the final look. So I think it's going to be cute. I'm cute. We're cute. This is the final look. I really love how it came out. I think it's so cute. If you guys can see the rest of my... I'm cute. But like the video, first and foremost. Follow my Instagram because then you'll get to see what the outfit looks like. If you're already on Instagram, then the day that I film this, you'll probably already see pictures or previews. You know what I mean? So definitely follow me on Instagram. But I really like how the look came out. I think it's so pretty, so fun. I love a pink shadow. And I just felt like the purple was needed. The inner corner highlight definitely brings out my... you know what? I wanted to pop a color and I didn't do it. But this is what I wanted. This is my Pastel Dream Auto Eyeliner by LA Girl in Magic Mint. Let's try it. You guys will see it on camera, and if I hate it, then if it works. Okay, so I have to probably fix that off camera. See, I don't like how the light is making it's washing me out. But this is the final look. Don't mind my hair is doing things. But let's talk about this palette real quick, because I do really like how the look came out. I just wish the name was different, and that's really it. I wish the name was different because then it'll make expectations a lot more realistic, right? And what this palette, for some reason, I cannot open it. I don't know. So I'm just gonna use this film so that you're not being blinded. So like the colors, right? They're not super bright. Nothing about this palette screams electric. So that just bothers me. And I'm sorry, it's nitpicky, but it's kind of weird. But the shadows perform beautifully. You can get a few different looks out of this palette. You can get a neutral look. You can get a smoky look because of this plum shade. It's a really deep purple. Obviously, you can get some neutrals from here. These three, a beautiful peachy tone look. You can get a real pink look, a real more one that's more purpley, but you could also get like a real like brown look there, like a brown smoky eye, brown neutral. Use a few of these shades. You can get a few looks out of my throat is dry. Oh my god. Oh, I was dying. My throat just got really, really dry and I was choking. But yes, so you can get a lot of looks out of this palette. If you were expecting something brighter, then obviously this is not going to be it. But it is a really beautiful palette. Formula is great. They blend really, really nicely. And you can definitely get some really beautiful looks out of it. Love the packaging. It's real quality. Oh, the other thing that I hate, and back of this palette has the shades opposed to having it on the palette or like even on this film, which I personally hate. I've always hated to have the names on the film because I lose it and I just throw them. But to have them on the back and to have them mirror image a flip from how they are on the palette is really annoying, only for filming, right? Because if you're just using the palette, it doesn't really matter. But like actually creating content and doing a tutorial, it's really, really annoying and I cannot stand it. And at some point in the video, I definitely just gave up. So there's that. But overall, I really like this palette. I know I have a bunch of Morphe palettes that I haven't finished using yet. I don't even know, did I use Python code? Like, I can't even remember the palettes that I said I was gonna use even from last year. But if you guys want a tour of my Morphe palettes, I can show you guys that. I forgot to mention my highlight, and I just noticed because it's right here. This is my Nomad Cosmetics Studio 54 highlight in hot shade. You guys know I absolutely love it, and it was just perfect for this look. It's actually kind of similar to the shade that I use in the inner corner. I don't know what that shade is. I'm not gonna go back and look. I'm sorry. It was really annoying. But that is it, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you go ahead and like the video. It helps me out a lot. How do you like the look? How do you like it? Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see, what palettes you want a look from, what colors do you want to see. I know that I don't often use green, so maybe I need to do something with green really soon. Maybe next video. I don't know, but I do have a skincare device that I want to try out for you guys on camera. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it comes with this week. Why are we expecting a snowstorm? We're expecting a snowstorm, guys. So I don't know. We'll just have to see when it actually comes, and that will determine the next video. But I'm really scared. You guys know I keep trying things, and this one, we're gonna see. But if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Clockwork crew, so you'll be notified every single time that I upload, which is every single Monday, like clockwork. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hype the video. Until next time.